Hey everybody, you're watching Cole the Cornstar. Before we hop into the video, don't forget we have Cornstar Farms merch available through the link in the description and 15% off Pit Vipers down there as well. All right, let's get into the video.
Got to get another coat on. It is a little chilly out here this morning. We got Isaiah back this morning. Oh boy. Sounds like Cooper and Cole are on their way to help me. We'll go ahead and get this cleaned out quick. We're getting to the final of this bend. Yeah!
Oh boy, we got everybody's favorite activity today. We got bin cleaning. Sweep in this bend does a pretty good job getting it down in the middle, but the edge, still got a little bit of corn.
Done. Like Cooper said, once the top fans are all hooked up, then the guy can turn them out and suck the dust up.
We went to go kick on the west bend because we need to move the sweep. It's like at a 3 o'clock position right now, and we basically need to move it to a 12 o'clock position. So it's got to go all the way around the bend. Anyhow, I'm going to go turn the auger on. Something got moved because we're waiting on, I think we're waiting on some special fuses, or we're waiting on something in here that we only have 2 of and we need 4 of. So we have to flip-flop back and forth when we're going to the different bends. So we got our wire. This is for the west bend unload. As we can see, it's labeled right there. And I think we got to take those 3 wires out right there. Slap these ones in the bottom. And then we got to rob Peter to pay Paul. So we got to take these fuses out. Actually, those are 20s. I need 30s. We're learning. By the end of the day, you know what everything in here does.
Hey, you got the boxes off, Coop? Yeah. I'm going to push it in and then see if they're both working and make sure the one's going the right direction. Or the sweep, I guess.
What happened?
I don't know, I turned it on and it shut off immediately.
When we get the bins empty, we always like to try to get it so it's completely ready to be filled with corn, because when next year rolls around and you're in a rush to get going on harvest and you accidentally put 10,000 bushels of corn inside of a bin, forgetting that you had to fix something or move something, it's kind of annoying cleaning it out and you're usually not too happy about it. So in this case, with these new bins, the sweeps have a lot of pressure on top of them when corn gets on them. So we have a special spot in the floor that's stabilized. So underneath these pads, there's actually metal that goes down to the concrete to help reinforce. So right now, we're just running the sweep all the way around to these pads, so that way everything will just be ready in here to be filled up again. Oh, what are you doing down there, buddy? Oh, boy. Every bin over on the main farm at my house, empty.
Well, no, not everyone is empty the overhead yet.
Oh yeah, but we don't have to get in there and clean that one out.
Right.
That's a lot nicer than doing it in the middle of August.
Yeah, it's hotter than heck.
Yeah. And you get your nice little hot pockets every now and again too. So maybe you got some stinky corn or beans.
Well, now we can get things cleaned up around here.
I don't know. It feels kind of wrong hauling when you see the price going up so much, but at the same time, we've seen it so many times before where you say, "Oh, we're gonna wait, and then boom, then you're down limit.
Yeah.
So,
But the earlier stuff we sold, selling now helps kind of average it out. So
yeah,
I don't know.
no, we made a decision, and
Well, we got bills. If we didn't have
That
bills,
too.
we wouldn't need the money. Getting gooey around here. One thing I really love about this Westfield auger with this swing auger, it's 4-wheel drive. Well, it's 2-wheel drive because it's got 2 wheels that pull. But you can see how far I was sinking with my boots. The wheels touch the button and it just pulls itself around. Saves the back, I tell you what.
Natalie, you're like 2 hours too late.
I slept in today.
We need to take the skid loader, load up with the forks this morning. Sounds like we got some corn and beans coming that we'll be planting this spring, so we need to run that over, unload them guys. So let's get the skid loader hooked up to the forks here and head back over to Cole's place.
Oh, you brought a whole free semi for us today, huh?
That we did.
Planting next week.
Hopefully.
It's like bring your child to work day to day. Can you show me how to run this? There you go, Dad. Good job, good job, good job. The way the forks are on there when you're sitting in the cab, you can't see the angle of your forks.
All right.
You're at the height of your trailer, it's perfect or you can't see.
Yeah, just pull back and this dial goes forward. Then you go back, you can pull that way, go backward.
How do I lower my...
Right here.
Oh, the button that says up and down.
Yep.
Okay, we'll go down. Oh my. Hey, careful, I got my CDL the other day. So once I get my certificate on how to run this,
Licensed. You can be licensed,
coming
man.
for you. How fast does this thing go?
Oh, it can zip pretty good when you get going.
I feel like I'm
Fast walk. A pretty brisk walk.
I feel like I'm pushing a shopping cart around. Sorry, new operator in training. 61,822.
So this is a brand new 111 day for this year. Should work really well in this area for kind of that 34,000 population. The Cornstar's plant handles kind of all soil types, all yield environments, and if we have a little bit of heat and dry spells like we've had the last couple years, this one's going to handle it really well.
So this is kind of like more of a workhorse variety, you would say?
Yeah, kind of a go anywhere. It can tolerate a lot of variability throughout the field, a lot of different growing environments. So this one doesn't need a lot of management, kind of set it and forget it.
So in the corn world, we have two types of varieties. There's workhorses and then there's racehorses.
Yep.
You want to explain the difference?
Yeah, so you have some genetics that are a little bit more defensive, maybe some better stock and root scores, better disease package, can handle some stress, and just kind of tolerate a little bit tougher growing environment. You have your more offensive hybrids, top end yield, require a little bit more management, maybe a little bit more in-tune fertility plan and nutrient management, but then they kind of have that more top end yield potential.
More likely to get 300 bushel per acre, but also if something bad happens, they can
a little bit more risk, but a lot more reward. And then your defensive hybrids are a little bit more stable, but maybe don't have that ultra top end.
The 58A21, this is old Bessie, right?
Yep. This is the one that won it last year, had the high yield.
It's won 2 years in a row.
This one would err a little bit more on the side of offensive, has some really nice top end yield potential like we've seen here the last couple of years. Does respond to some better management. Really, it can kind of handle a pretty wide range of soil types and growing environments, but this one's got a lot of yield potential. Comes at a really nice maturity for this area too.
108 day.
108 days.
So what do we do for champion? Add 50 to the first?
Yep.
And then the 21 is the year?
The first year that it was planted commercially.
Okay.
So the 22, the 61A22, this is the first year it'll be planted. This one's got two, this will be its second season.
Oh, I was sorry. I was thinking of 5818.
Yep.
So
That
this
one
is
the
the
first year. This is the
big brother then?
Yep,
to
big
50?
brother to 58A18.
Okay.
So
Okay.
108 days has been a good maturity around here.
Marco, gotta find the corn ones. Over there? Oh, 6820.
6820.
110 day.
Pretty similar to the 111 day. Kind of handles a wide range of soil types. Can handle some heat and drought stress too. So middle of July when we get hot, humid, and lack of rain, this one kind of can tolerate through those dry spells really well. Also has some nice top end yield.
What's this? Pancho Votivo.
So that the Pancho Votivo is the seed treatment on it. So a lot of our double pros will have like a Acceleron 250 rate. This 2.0 is a biological. So we have some
Brandon, you want to speak English? Por favor.
So basically the seed has a treatment on it that has some insecticide.
That's what
and
gives it the
fungicide.
color?
Gives it the color, has some fungicide and insecticide to fend off any diseases and insects right when that seed's starting to germinate. This one has a biological on it. Basically it's microbes that are naturally in the soil, but they're beneficial to the germinating seedling, and so this will kind of help with root mass and nutrient uptake.
We'd like to go the all racehorse, but then you're kind of putting all your eggs in one basket, so you kind of ask people to maybe have a mix, so we're mixing up our eggs a little more into different baskets.
So I explain it kind of like your financial investments. Like rather than going all one stock, you kind of want a few different, you know, more of like a mutual fund approach where you kind of have a balanced portfolio.
No.
Don't like that?
No.
All crypto?
Yes. You buy all Dogecoin and you hodl.
All crypto all the time.
Can't make money with paper hands, man.
Right.
So what about these beans? 2631, is that a B hiding back there?
That's an E for
E.
list.
2631E.
So 2631s are a 2.6 maturity soybean. We had them last year. Good performing bean. We have them treated with our Elevate. It's an insecticide fungicide package.
This isn't the VIP. This is like the middle tier one then?
Yeah, this will be about the middle tier. Like I said, insecticide, fungicide, so early season diseases, insects that are going to try and feed on that seedling, this will protect it and get as many beans up and out of the ground as
Yield
possible.
predictions.
It's a little low last year.
Wait, is this more of a workhorse or a racehorse?
The 2.6 maybe a little bit more of a racehorse. The 2.8 that did really well last year, maybe a little bit more defensive, can handle some tougher soils. I'll go 72 on these.
72 on 2631.
I'll go 70 on the 2.8s.
Okay.
2889s.
And then these are treated with the same thing, Elevate.
Same thing.
Okay, and we just got two?
Two varieties.
Two varieties, nice and simple. We like that.
Yep.
Well, Dad likes that. A couple years ago, I think it was the first year we started working with you guys. Somehow we ended up getting like 20 different types of, like different numbers and varieties, and Dad was running around his head cut off, and it was funny.
Had to take 5 or 10 minutes to make it an hour and 10 minutes to eat lunch. We're not quite ready in the machine shed where we want all this stuff, but we're still going to make room, get them in. We can rearrange them some other day, but we need to get this done. Looks like spring work has started. I know what you're probably thinking. You're probably wishing you had a tractor just like this. Well, this here, my dad bought this tractor new many moons ago. He bought this tractor many moons ago. It just keeps running, so as long as it's running, we might as well keep putting it to work. And now I probably talk too quick, and it probably won't start. Got a new starter on it.
Tend the garden with me. We have so many seeds to sow.